No, we're here today. Trey, where are we at?
Yeah, 424 Factory. This is where I come work out at. Get that good work in.
So, being from Pittsburgh, and I know you're gearing up for the season. What are some tips that are in your bag?
To be honest, the work hard. Stay humble, stay hungry. Don't let anything get ahead of you, and just be ready for anything that comes your way.
So, being from Pittsburgh, growing up in an environment where it's not pretty, it's not fun, it's not for the weak at heart. But in a sense, you made it out. Can you describe your journey for us?
Yeah, growing up in the city of Pittsburgh, PA, Wilkinsburg to be exact, but just growing up in Pittsburgh, period. Still mill, still city type town, so you gotta have a blue collar type attitude. You gotta come ready to work, bring your steel toe boots and keep your head down. Stay hungry and make everything happen for yourself.
So, what are some things that you can tell people that are, most importantly, guys from our environments? What are some tips that you can give to them about getting up out and seeing, in a sense, dream big?
Yeah, and took the word out of my mouth, dream big. Where you're at right now is not where you're going to be at. You can make it out, and you can make a better place for where you're at. Don't never think that where you're at now is where you're going to be at. Don't ever keep yourself trapped in this little area that you roam around in, because it's not the end of that. Like, you'll make it out, and you can make it out.
So, tell us how, Tell us how, you accomplished your goals and dreams. Some of the tips that, you were going through growing up, some moments that helped shape you.
Well, growing up in this city, you gotta be tough. My dad was one of the founding fathers of what helped, push me to become what I am now. He had me in football when I was a pup, starting at 4 to 5 years old, one of the youngest players to start there, but I was always tough-nosed and hard hitter, so anybody bigger never mattered to me. I was going to get something accomplished, and I was going to be able to prevail with whatever came my way. So one thing that I can say is I just stayed focused on the task at hand every time.
So what are some moments, most importantly, that helped you get to school? Did you have any motivators to help you get to school?
Yeah, to be honest, my dad was one of my biggest motivators, because he was in the streets. He did everything that a lot of these street dudes was doing. He was the one who made it out. So, to be honest, him showing us what not to do what showed me what to do.
So, going to school, do you advise kids to go to school? What were some things that helped motivate you to go, being recruited and being able to go and get up out of the hood and go on to school?
Man, that's a good question, because to be honest, coming into high school and growing up, I didn't have dreams and aspirations to go to college. I didn't even know how to get to college, so being recruited and getting letters from certain colleges and them letting me know that my athletic ability is what is gaining interest in them was one of my things that showed me that I can go far with what I'm doing right now on the football field, and that helped gear me towards becoming a Division I college athlete. And just coming from where I'm from, I didn't need anything else but an opportunity. Once the opportunity came, we made the best of it.
So, with that opportunity, being from where we're from, what was that first day of college, like the first year?
Man, that first year was probably the craziest year that I ever had to go through. Because, to be honest, when I walked onto that campus, I would have thought that I was one of the best players there already. And that was not cockiness, it was just confidence. But what I didn't know was that my journey was going to get a lot harder before it got better. And I had to face the fact of adversity going to come. That's one thing that my college coaches tell me, adversity is going to come. It's about how you handle it and how you shake back from it.
So being able to extend your career and being selected in the NFL draft, how did that feel for you? What was that call like?
Man, that call was pleasing. You know, it was heartwarming. It told me that my hard work is paying off, and it's still paying off. So, you know, it allowed me to, you know, lock in and really start taking a lot of things more seriously. And now, you know, to be going into 4 years, you know, it's just a token to the hard work that's been put in. You know, I never gave up. I'll never give up. And to any of the younger kids out there, I advise you to never give up and to chase your dream.
So, what's your why? You know, your why of why are you doing this? You know, why?
I got it tied on my arm, man. Hester family, and not just one side, but just the whole family. You know, I always told myself that I wanted to be that provider. I wanted to be the one, you know, to help Mom Dukes get whatever she needed, and not to have her not want for nothing. I always wanted to be the one to be able to help little sisters and little brothers get to school and become whatever they wanted to become. To help little cousins and nieces and nephews go to college free of charge and not have to, you know, work on their scholarship or not have to, you know, wait on the white man to try to pay for it. You know, whatever I could do, you know, to try to provide for my family, that was one of my biggest goals, and I'm still accomplishing that to this day.
Absolutely. What are some things you learned in football that young guys can learn to help shape their life? I know most importantly discipline, but what are some other ones?
Perseverance.
Is that huge for you?
Yeah, you gotta be able to persevere through anything that come your way. The ups, the downs, the goods, the bads. Another thing is compete. You gotta be able to compete. It don't matter if the guy's better than you, stronger than you, faster than you, wiser. You gotta be able to compete for what you want. You gotta know that you belong and that you deserve whatever you're fighting for, whatever you're grinding for. Stay humble, you know, have faith, and you know, work hard at anything you believe in.
Before we get out of here, is there any advice that you give to young guys that's in your shoes?
Always. One thing I always tell young dudes is to never give up. Don't become complacent. Don't become stuck in this environment that you're in now. It may be tough now. It may be hard. You may be willing to give up, but stay focused. Stay positive. Keep the energy positive. Keep good peers around you. People who are trying to make it out just like you. People who are trying to be successful just like you. Dream big. Keep your mind strong. You know, set goals and accomplish them goals. And as you accomplish goals, set new goals. And one thing that I would say right now is always believe in yourself. Always.
Absolutely. Well, Trey, thank you for your time. I know you're a very busy guy. Thank you for inviting me to your workout.
Appreciate you.
You already know, you inspire me. You know, you lead by example, and you know, I want guys that come from our environments to, you know, really be able to know that anything's attainable. And a guy of your caliber, I know the voice that you, like the voice and the weight you carry. Thanks a lot. Means a lot to be on the show.
Appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate you, man. Have a great one. All right, thanks everybody for tuning in to Conversations with Book. See you next time.
Ain't no plans on going back until I can give back. A better life than mine for Carter, I owe my kids that. It's fuck me when you mad, dog. I know you meant that. You wanna see me doing bad, and that's where it ends at. Praying in that Billy, that's where I make amends at.